What's goody good. Aquarius, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your end of December and January sit or split spread. This is going to cover you from today until roughly the 25th of February. Damn, they starting already. God damn. Excuse me. They've been doing this to me all day. These messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman, Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. And that's my ideas, is that. We're going to jump right into your spread. I just need to share this live link with my Instagram page. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and give a sister a follow at JoyKimberlyTheBridge. BRB. Okay, really quick, we're adults and we curse here. If that's going to bother you, fuck out. It's that simple. This ain't your party. How you end up here anyway with the cool kids? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, oh wait, I need to light an incense. I need to light an incense, damn it. So, a friend of mine, a new soul sister I met down here in the sticks, who's from my neck of the woods in the Big Apple, she put me onto this incense that I like a lot. I think moving forward, I'm going to be using this instead of the other ones. Some of the other ones, they're right, but this one, it smells great, and the energy is just, it's awesome. What the fuck is that? Oh, sage, of course. Okay, so tomorrow, I may do it on Sunday, I'm not sure. But as of now, as soon as I'm done with your video, Aquarius, I will be up to date with the series that I'm putting out, with the exception of January, which they told me to do for y'all, like end of December and January spread video in one. Anyway, so I may introduce something new tomorrow on my channel. If I do, I'll let y'all know. I'm not sure. It's either going to be tomorrow or Sunday. It all depends on how I feel. Blah, blah, blah. All that good shit. Anyway, so just keep that in mind and look out for it. Look out for notifications because I have not yet reached 1,000 subscribers. So it's not like I can write a post. I have to put a video out. Anyway, so jumping right into your spread. I didn't look at your cards. I'm taking a glimpse at them right now. So for some of you, you're trying to work on some shit. Some of you may also be attempting to follow your intuition. With the Four of Cups right after it, and then the Four of Swords, you may be really taking your time to broad and then take a break because you're not sure if you should communicate feeling the way that you do. With the Queen of Cups here too at the bottom of the deck, I also feel like there should be a certain level of healing happening before this new beginning can take place. And I feel like this decision it's honest. It doesn't necessarily feel final, but it definitely feels honest. Like, listen, you got some shit with you. I got some shit with me. I really need to be sure that this is what I want to be doing moving forward because, like, we're not getting younger. That part. And so for some of you, I'm sorry, my hair's been fucking bothering me all day too. For some of you, you're trying to decide what can I do for things to progress. Because for some of you, it may be feeling like things are not progressing. They could feel like they've regressed, or they could also feel stagnant for some of you. I know you want us to be happy and I feel like you want to take the steps to be happy too. And for a lot of you, what you're probably thinking is, we need to stop doing what we've been doing because we just wasted time on that shit. So we need to allow the cycle to close so that we can pursue the happiness that we want. But in order for us to do that, we need to let our guards down and be realistic about it. Now keep in mind that, excuse me, with this reading going from now until roughly the 25th of February, that is a lot of energy. It's also a lot of time. So for a lot of you, some of this shit is not going to partake yet. For some of you, it may not partake. It may not come to pass yet. It may not come to pass till the end of the month or the beginning of next month. For some of you, you're going to be like, what the fuck is she talking about? I've had plenty of people come back to me and be like, yo, remember when you said A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Girl, how about H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? That part. I'm just saying. So if it doesn't resonate now, more than likely it will resonate later, especially since this is more than 4 weeks. This is more like 6 weeks. Just saying. Okay, so your first card placement is the relationship, and you have the Five of Swords reversed. I feel like it feels like there's an apology that's happening, but it just doesn't feel like it's enough. The Five of Swords reversed to me is always the half-assed apology card. Like, I mean, I'm sorry or whatever, but whatever. What? I said I was sorry. That's not enough. What the fuck more do you need? Oh, you need a change in pattern, behavior? I ain't got it. I ain't got it. That type of English makes me hyperventilate. Anyway, for some of you, like, this is the state of your relationship. Like, y'all are just continuously, it's almost like you're stabbing each other in the back or trying to one up the other. Also, you're so dogmatically attempting to get what the fuck you want, how you want it, that you may be stepping on your significant other in order to get it, aka one up each other. Your next card placement is you, Aquarius. I keep hearing Sag. Please get off my nose. Remember that as a kid? Hello? Okay, I'm sorry. This is you. The Six of Wands. There could be some victory here, but I mean, if your victory is stemming from this Five of Swords, what do you have to do to get it, bro? Like, how many throats did you have to cut? Because they actually did just show me somebody cutting a throat. I didn't see the blood. I just saw, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, some of you may feel like you're victorious in some things, but the victory feels short-lived, Aquarius. Just throwing it out there. And if this has anything to do with news or a letter or information, again, short-lived. So wait for the other shoe to fall off with that. Notice how you can see one of his shoes but not the other. Again, wait for the other shoe to fall off. I'm being told I should clarify this. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. For the end of December and January sit or split spread. We're clarifying the spread. Please give us clear-cut, straightforward clarifiers for whatever cards we've added to clarify, please, and thank you. I have one card to clarify, Aquarius. How many cards we just gonna have, honey? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, and it is reversed. Ooh, they at this table today. Shit. Excuse me. Ten of Swords reverse is what's clarifying your Six of Wands, Aquarius. Why do I keep hearing Sagittarius? Some of you are dealing with a Saggy. Or there's a Saggy involved in this in some way, shape, or form. It could be your significant other. But I also feel like for some of you, this Saggy it's more of a placement. It may not necessarily be their sun sign, but definitely one of the other signs, especially in the shadows. So for some of you, it could definitely be a Sagittarius moon, or any one of the other placements, but specifically Saggy moons. Ill. Anyway, underneath the Knight of Wands reversed is the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Nine of Swords and the Fool reversed and the King of Swords reversed. I need y'all to be honest, and I need you to not be assholes with your honesty. For fuck's sake, man. Okay. So you've stopped moving forward with something, or stopped action on something. More than likely this Ace of Pentacles, which I feel like for some of you, it should have been your relationship. And because of that, you're worried now. And maybe a little afraid of what's going to happen. And because of that, you just in your fucking head, in my head. And with the Five of Cups here, for some of you, you're regretting whatever action you took, or lack thereof, with the Knight of Wands at the beginning of at the bottom of the deck. But like, you're regretting it because when you did it, maybe for one, you weren't coming from a place of integrity. 2, you weren't thinking clearly. 3, this wasn't about thought. This was about action. This is not your suit, Aquarius. This is. So what the fuck were y'all doing? Just saying. Now for some of you, you feel kind of trapped, but I feel like you're just trapped in your own thoughts. And now you're at a point where, shit, do I have a leg to stand on? What does this mean? It's your story. I'm just delivering the messages. Your next card placement is your significant other. They have the Four of Wands reversed. The Four of Wands is normally a stable, loving, kind of semi-traditional. It's not as traditional as the Hierophant, but it's still like, I have my role, you have your role, the kids have their roles. Everything is for the most part equal, because you see how the wands are. 2 over here, 2 over here. You got the rest of it because, you celebrate whatever you celebrate and shit. And everybody's fucking happy in peaches. But when the shit is reversed, for one, this is an unorthodox relationship, or it's just not as traditional as one would like it to be. I also feel like this person wants a certain title and they don't have it. I just heard Saggy again, and Scorpio. For some of you, for some of you, your significant other may be, for one, they may want to get married, and you might not be ready for that, Aquarius. I mean, you're a fixed sign for a fucking reason now, aren't you? And so for some of you, you could just be shacking up. Also for some of you, they may not feel as stable. I heard Capricorn. They may not feel as stable or secure in their position as they would like to. Your next card placement is your thoughts and feelings on the relationship. Aquarius, you have the Strength card reversed. Some of you may feel like you don't have, it's almost like you don't have what it takes, so you just don't have the strength to keep putting into the relationship, because it's almost like it's one-sided. Like, you feel like you're doing more and they feel like they're doing more, and so where are we then? Yeah, it just feels really one-sided. Like, it's almost like you're continuously or constantly feeling drained here. Like you're dealing with a spiritual vampire, aka Scorpio. Just saying. Can I have one card to clarify? Aquarius doesn't feel it's in a relationship. Why is the Strength reverse here? Too many cards. For some of you too, you could be feeling unsupported in the relationship. So it's like, I can continue it, but how long am I not going to be supported? I heard bare ass too. Like, my ass is always out. Like, how long am I going to have to deal with that? How much longer? I have one card to clarify this. Strength card reversed. All your cards are either face down or they're coming out 20 at once, face up. I have one card to clarify. The strength card for Aquarius. One card to clarify. Aquarius does. Yo, you can't make this shit up. Are you kidding me? Okay, you clarify it finally came out. You have the Knight of Swords, clarifying the strength card. It's like you don't have the strength to speak up for what you want or for whatever's going on in the relationship. And for some of you, you feel like you're doing what's right by doing so. I know that this, and for others of you, you could feel like speaking is what would make you weak or appear weak in the relationship because you're speaking from the heart or from the mind, either way, or from the mind, but either way, you feel like, you're speaking your truth. Others of you, though, you're just not saying shit. And you feel like that's the best way to do it. Like you're attempting to be as loving as possible so that, for some of you, you may just not want to hurt your significant other's feelings. So you're like, you know what, let's just fuck it. Let's just look to the future. Let's not dwell on the shit that was in the past. With the Four of Pentacles reversed, I feel like you just want to move on from it. Which essentially is what was the first cards were saying. The Six of Wands clarified by the Ten of Swords. Like, listen, if we gonna do this, we need to just do it. We need to just fucking do it. Like, what are we waiting on? Let's just pursue us. What's the problem? Here's your problem, Aquarius. Some of you are pursuing this person. Some of you are pursuing this Ace of Cups with this King of Wands. And that's not to say that's not to say the king and queen of any suit don't belong together, but when you got the King of Wands reversed, what the fuck are you doing? First of all, they're bullies. Secondly, they can be extremely stubborn, selfish, and they the king ho. That's them of the deck. And so that is the problem. That's the fucking problem. And because you're not speaking up, some of you may be feeling weakened by this, which is why the Strength card is here. So your thoughts and feelings on a relationship is, I want to say so much, but I'm not, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, and I would really rather us just move on from this shit. With the King of Wands reversed, though, I also feel like your significant other might be pushing you to like let it go. And if you let that shit go, Aquarius, I feel like that you're going to cut them in two with that sword of truth. Just saying. Your next card placement is your significant other's thoughts and feelings on the relationship. You have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like they want to dig some shit up. With the Ace, I don't know why I got that from that, but I feel like they want to dig some shit. It's like they want to get to the root of it. I just heard Capricorn again. Like, they want to get to the root of what the problem is. And you like, listen, I already know what the problem is. I don't think we should touch this shit. I don't think you're ready for it. But they keep pushing the issue. And so for a lot of you, you may be forced to speak what you will, and they probably not going to be able to deal with that shit. Just saying. For some of you, alternatively, for some of you, your significant other may be willing to pull up the relationship because they want more. Like, they're not getting what they want. They want more, and you like, but you already know why you're not getting more. Like, why are you acting like you new to this shit? You know what it is. Four of Wands, this is them. Ace of Pentacles, their thoughts and feelings. Just saying. Both of these have to do with stability. Granted, this is a Pentacle and these are Wands. That's all fine and dandy. But it's still the same, essentially the same thing. They like, I just want to pull this shit up and just fuck it. And you like, I don't think we should do that. I don't think it's wise for us to do that. They may not be listening though, just saying. Your next card placement is, what influences you to sit or split the relationship? With the Eight of Cups reversed, I feel like you don't necessarily want to leave. It's like, you just want to leave whatever this shit is alone. You're like, listen, that's Pandora's box. I don't want to fucking touch the box, bro. Stop trying to make me touch the box. I don't want your stick. I don't want your mother's stick. I don't want anybody's. I just want to walk the fuck away from that shit and move on to better things in the relationship. That's what this feels like to me. I don't necessarily feel like you want to break up. I really don't. I feel like you just want to leave this shit behind so you can focus on what's more important. And that's the relationship, or what's in the relationship. That's for some of you, though. This ain't for everybody. Just saying. Okay. I wanted to clarify, but they said it's not necessary, so here we go. Your next card placement is your significant other, what influences them to sit or split the relationship, and you have the Nine of Cups reversed. They're not getting what they want, and so because of that, like, look at how, okay, granted, he's smiling, but let's look at him reversed. Does that still look like a smile? It looks like a frown, right? Right. Not only that, his arms are folded because he's pissed. He's like, what do you mean I can't get what I want? Like, he's unfulfilled. He ready to fight. And not necessarily physically, but just like, I want what the fuck I want, what the fuck I want, what I want. Why can't I have it? Why can't I have it? And why can't I have it now? Whoever your significant other is, Aquarius, I feel like even though they're willing to do some work, they're not willing to do all the work, and you know that. And so, in a lot of cases, sometimes you'll kind of let it fly, and other times you don't. And also, we need to be looking at, look, you got the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups. Excuse me, this was at the bottom of the deck at the beginning of the spread. I just wanted to point that out because we all know they belong together. Just saying. Anyway. Are we clarifying this 9 or not? I also want to point out how y'all had the 8 of Cups reversed and your significant other has the 9 of Cups reversed. Oh, also, with the 8 of Cups reversed, a lot of you are like, listen, we gonna walk away from this, but I'm tired of coming back and forth. Can we just leave this shit in the fucking past? Please, I'm begging you. Why do we have to keep coming back to this? Alternatively, some of you could be saying, we need to fix this shit for once and for all so we can just be done with it. That's a really strong message here for y'all. Like, you're tired of certain shit coming up, and so you want to just nip it in the bud. Your significant other may not be as receptive to you, though, in dealing with whatever this final issue is before y'all can move on to your 4 of Wands right side up. Just saying. Your last card placement is, oh, never mind. They told me to clarify the 9. I have one card to clarify the 9 of Cups reversed. Why is the 9 of Cups reversed here for Aquarius significant other? Oh. They're letting it be known that they're not getting what they want. And they want it. And they want it now. Look, bottom of the deck is a 2 of Swords reversed. Like, listen, I want what I want, what I want. And I want it now. I want it now. I've been putting out, like, this is an even give and take. I'm looking at it for what it is. Also, too, they don't have that many options left. And with the Ace of Wands reverse, it's like, this is that new beginning that they want this shit bad. Like, I can't even understand why their Ace of Pentacles was reversed, because that's not what they want. They want the ace. They want the fucking ace. But I also feel like, too, like, not for nothing, I'm just looking at this card. What I just heard was, it's like they're slinging mud or throwing, like, y'all are in the sandbox. You say one thing, and instead of them addressing what you say, they attack you back. Like, you bring up one thing, they bring up something else. Instead of just saying, yo, you know what, babe, you're right, I'll work on it. Or what do you think I should do? Or what do you think I can do to make it better? Or is there something that we can do together to make this better? Did you have anything in mind? Like, anything that shows that you're receptive to changing the fucked up shit that is jeopardizing the integrity of the relationship. What's wrong with that? Yo, they going in tonight. Not sure why, but they need to get off me. Just, hi, don't want to move over? Thanks. And so, yeah, like, your significant other, like, they know they need to change some shit, and they just feel stubborn as fuck, y'all. Whoever this person is, they feel stubborn. I feel like they want to look to the future with you. But I also feel like they're tired of being patient. And so their clarifier is just essentially saying that I'm tired of this and I'm tired of that and I want this and I. Nice work. There's no I in team though, right? Right. Your last card placement is where you sit to split the relationship between now and February 25th. You have the Empress card. So let's talk about this Empress. For some of you, you may feel the need to pull back some of your energy and either put it into yourself or put it into the relationship. But only if it's an equal give and take. I also feel, too, for some of you with this Empress card, especially coming from the Five of Swords reverse, that the two of you are working on loving each other way more honestly. Let's clarify. Please clarify the most likely outcome. I'm sorry. Please clarify, will Aquarius set a split the relationship between now and February? Whoa. Between now and February 20th. 2 more cards, please. Aquarius set a split the relationship between now and bottom of the deck. Yo, look who came to say hello again. King of Cups, right side up. Yeah, so this looks like a standstill. And I have to, look, they're back together again, but your backs are to each other. This feels like an impasse. This feels like you're in the house together, because I don't feel like anybody's actually left. I feel like you're in the house together. You can't come to a conclusion. You don't really want to stay. You don't really want to go either. And so you're just in the house kind of ignoring each other. Excuse me. I also feel like there is a big, severe lack of communication. And also, I feel like it's just like what I said when I saw the Empress. Like, you're pulling your energy back and putting it into yourself and working on yourself. First card out was the Eight of Cups. Your next card out was the Eight of Pentacles, and then the last card out was the Hermit, because you like, yo, you know what? I need to fucking think. I need to be alone. I need. And so if you're still in the same place together, like in the same home together, and it's big enough, you could be taking your shit and going to sleep in another room, or going to sleep in a living room, or some of you may also be deciding to just leave. This feels like somebody's going into the mountains. excuse me, some of you could be deciding to do some camping or glamping. Like you need the solitude. You need to be alone. You need to meditate. You need to listen to the inner voice. You need answers. You fucking need. You like, yo, like, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, or at least that's how you feel. I'm not there. Only you know that. And I'm still getting fucked over. What's happening? Like, I can't continue to do this, because for a lot of you feeling like you're taking away from yourself. Strength card reverse. Remember that card? Just saying. And so now you're trying to decide, should I stay in this shit or should I go, because I feel like I've done enough. For some of you, you're going to go. For others of you, you're going to stay and try to work it out. But I feel like if you stay, it's almost like you're not there anyway. Because again, you're withdrawing. Underneath the King of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, and then the Moon card, Scorpio, more Scorpio energy. I only say that because of the Scorpion right there. Anyway, and I just heard Leo. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is showing that you're pulling back, like you're not nurturing something anymore, and you're letting it be known too. Also too, with the Moon card reverse, like whatever was a secret is now out. And also, I feel like if it's not your significant other who's revealing something, Aquarius, you are. Something is being said, though. You just like, listen. How much longer you think I was going to take this shit, honey? I just can't. Which takes us back to the Queen of Cups. And healing. Also, too, for some of you, there's probably some healing in the relationship. For those of you who want to stay with your significant other, there is some level of healing that needs to occur between the two of you in order for you to move forward. FYI. No, you don't want to fight. Yes, you do realize you did play a part in some of this. And for some of you, you kind of trapped in your thoughts on which way to go, or like, but how did I do this, and how did I do that, and how, and blah, 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 blah. Like, it does, at this point, it doesn't even really matter. Like, if you're trying to fix the relationship, break it down and rebuild that bitch. That's it. And do it honestly. But of course, that's got to come from both of you. So, y'all got a bit of a mixed bag. I don't really like combining 2 months because it's a lot of time. A lot of different things can happen, which essentially is what the fuck happened here with y'all. Like, for some of you, you're going to stay. Some of you, you're going to go and then come back. And then you're going to stay and then you're going to go and wait, I need to work on it. Or no, I'm going to stay and work on myself. And then maybe we'll come back together. Like, there's a lot of different variations here. But I feel like the biggest gift is not only self-love, but healing. Big time healing. And listening to your intuition. Just saying. Some of you could also be dealing with the Pisces. Anyway, guys, we're done. White chicks. That's the funniest. No, it's not the funniest part, but it's one of the funniest parts in White Chicks. When they learn how to deal with all that hair. She's getting caught up in your lip gloss. Oh, I remember those days. Lord. Anyway. We're done. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share the shit out of it. Oh, let. And, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, player. Donate to a sister. It's all good. I don't listen. I ain't too proud to take a donation or something. Thank you to those of you who have donated already. And if you'd like to donate again, please feel free to do that. Just saying. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit this up for a personal session. And that is pretty much that, my dears. That is it for me tonight. Do you see my eyes? I'm tired. Shit. Got me done. I'm done. You heard me? Done. That part. Aquarius, listen to your gut. Listen to it, because it's not lying. And speak your fucking truth. Don't be afraid to. It won't make you weak. It will make you stronger. They may not be able to take it, but instead of you holding back all the information that you have, maybe it's time for you to trickle out a little shump. Just a little shump, player. Just saying. It'll probably make you feel better, too. Look. Oh, really? Well, my information will be below in the description box on the playback of the video. You can definitely email me when that information is when that information becomes available, and then we can talk about it. Cheese. Don't forget to tell a friend, friend about Joy Kimberly. And don't let people get used to treating y'all like shit. Toodles.